Alrighty, it's another day of the Crying Baby game. The trigger at 7. No, wait, 6. 6 is what it is at. Sorry. It's at 6. We have Infestation. We have Layer Rings, which is an awesome item. We also have pretty decent DPS. I actually thought my DPS was terrible, just judging from like the tier size. But we have 3.88, which is slightly above average. We also have pretty good tier rate, actually. Slightly above average, too. Oh, boy. I shouldn't be here. Oh, God. I think he aggroed on me. Yep. Despite having no heads, those dudes can actually aggro on you if you get too close. We managed to get through, though. So that's nice. That's a bit of a... I was going to say unfortunate troll bomb, but I take it back. Thank you. Oh my god, it's a black market again. Dude, I swear to god, something on this version is just not right. It's just black market galore. Oh, don't do that. No, my charge is definitely gone, is it? Yeah, that sucks. Okay, well, these don't really work very well with layerings. Like, this is not great, I don't think. And I don't really want to go down to 1 heart for Mom's Key, as awesome as the item itself is. Oh, actually, it's a Mega Satan run. I can't even take anything. Right. I don't want to take anything anyway, because it locks in my devil deal. So, wait. I wasn't sure if that was going to hit this rock, so I tried to, like, find the middle ground between that rock and the TNT barrels there. Wait, this is the boss room? The only reason I turned around is because I thought it was the other way. Okay, well, impeccable map reads to start off the day, chat. Okay, come on. I suspect... No! What? I suspect the secret room is there. That's why I wanted to try to lure the guy down there, but... he had other plans. That's a 3-cent soul heart. I would like to buy a 3-cent soul heart. Can I buy a 3-cent soul heart game? I feel like I should. You'll need to help me out here, though. Ooh, close. You need to help me out here, though, with a quick nickel. Preferably not of the sticky variety. Somebody in my YouTube comments pointed out, by the way, and I think they're correct. They say it's kind of poetic that I picked up a sticky nickel the other day and like a few runs later the streak died. There's some poetic justice in that. So with that, I just want to say I've learned my lesson and I'm not going to touch sticky nickels anymore. Okay, look, I like Undefined, but I also really like Layer Rings, and I feel like Layer Rings is a significantly rarer item. So we're gonna stick with the Layer Rings. The nice thing about Layer Rings is also that you can run into any boss fight and press spacebar and it's over. So, you know, that's kind of what Layer Rings does. So. What if they accidentally get dislodged? Is that how you pick that one up? No, I really needed a soul heart from the shop, so I decided to bomb for it. If it accidentally gets dislodged and like smashed into me, then no, I don't feel too bad about it. But the one that I picked up damn well knowing about the sin that I was committing. So I'm hoping that the secret room is going to be there, but I'll need one more bomb to get into that boss challenge room. Okay, it's probably not there. Also, I really dislike this room. Not because it's difficult or anything, but because this room can take anywhere from like 5 seconds to 5 minutes. Depending on how the bombs fall when you kill these guys and how they walk. And it's looking like we're getting the 5-minute variant. Actually, it's not that bad, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, sometimes you kill the first dude and the room is immediately over, and then other times you kill the first dude and then you still have 3 more dudes to kill. Big room. Oh. Alright, this is a big floor. Which means the boss is going to be extra dead because Larynx is just getting hella charged right now. Also, this room pretty much always takes 5 minutes, no matter what your build looks like. So, you know, it's just a bit of a follow-up on that last big one that we had. Okay, can't take that red chest because if it teleports me to the devil deal, I'm gonna have a much, harder time getting the Mega Satan key. And I don't actually want to give myself a harder time getting the Mega Satan key. In fact, I would like to give myself an easier time getting the Mega Satan key. Oh boy. Okay, nice use of the meat cube, if I may say so myself. Okay, and for my next trick, I'm gonna make an asshole disappear. Bye! And we got the tinted rock too, how fortunate. Okay. We're not gonna go in there because we're trying to force an angel room. I am gonna go back for my item room though, because I think that's gonna be pretty advantageous. I also think the secret room is... I actually don't think the secret room can be here because of the spider web. I'm pretty sure that counts as blocking the doorway. I'm like 99% sure it does. Stitches! Okay, hold up. I love Larynx, but I also really love Stitches. Ooh, I also love the Ace of Diamonds. Yoink. It's right next to a tinted rock too, to tease me. Oh no, I missed the sticky nickel with my bomb. How unfortunate. I'm so close. Is that another one? Screw you two, the Binding of Isaac. Until you get flying, Stitches is superior. I don't know. I mean, yeah, thank you, antivirus. I'm well defended. I appreciate it. I don't know, man. Like, it's not a fantastic build, and going into a boss room and solving it immediately is pretty strong. Oh. Well, that Larynx is definitely going to be full. Unless I somehow manage to make the world's greatest beeline. What do you got? Sure. Ace of clubs. Sure. Oh. Yeah, see how pathetic my damage is? Like, I can't even one cycle these guys. And then I'm supposed to believe that Stitches is better than Larynx? I don't know. I don't know. Like, what if you run a build like this to caves and it's red Mega Maw? Oops. You're actually in for a pretty bad time if that's what happens. I'm just going to use this because I don't know. I just was annoyed by that room and I'm at the start of a lost floor, so it's definitely going to be full by the time I reach the boss. You know, if I were smart, I would actually try and use those boom flies to kill the fat bats. Huh, I could also just leave the room, but I want the drop. So I guess it's fat bat killing time. Alright, good room drop. When was the last time your antivirus did anything productive? I don't know. I like to believe my antivirus is part of the reason that it doesn't need to do anything productive. Hey Panic, how you doing? Doing okay? Glad to hear. Okay, let's go to the item room, which is definitely up. I can tell. Because I'm just that fantastic at this video game. Nice. I feel like those bombs are gonna come in handy down the road. Like right now, for example. right now is down the road. Oh my god, there's more. There's more! Why is there more? You know, it's rooms like this that I feel like really emphasize how this game was not balanced around having a build like this. At Caves 1. 6. You know, it's actually tempting. That would be tempting if I didn't have 3 items. One of which I'm pretty sure isn't even gonna get actually, no, I think it does get rerolled by that room. Ah. I tried to meet Cube a bit too hard there. Ah, you jumped on the spike. Idiot. That's a ghost chest. Okay, he's just gonna disappear because he has nothing to pick up. Whatever. I'm just not gonna find that boss room, am I? Or that item room for that matter. Oh boy! Dang it. Moon card. I don't know. I mean, I want to use that moon card to steal something. From like a challenge room or something like that. Oh, screw this. He doesn't even... Okay. Definitely could have used layerings 1 or 2 more times on this floor, but I mean... How was I supposed to predict this? This perfect pathing to full clear. Ah, suckers. Oh my god. How big is this floor, dude? Everyone gangsta until they get a Curse of the Lost on a floor with a mediocre build. Yoink. Doesn't do anything here, but we'll appreciate it very soon, hopefully. Oh, this is just beautiful, is it? I hit 1! I'm so bad! Also, I have a meat cube against chargers. Like, I should just do this. Bombino! Yeah, I'm not dealing with you. How did these 2 rocks not break? I mean, look, I have a hush timer to make, but look at my build. I need to find this item room. I just have to. Like, also, it can't be that far in this direction. Yeah, I've cleared so much of this floor. Come on, give me something good. Oh, that sure is an item. Hey, I mean, look. If Brother Bobby has the same damage stat as you, roughly, he's actually pretty good. Like, that's not terrible. There might be a bit of copium sprinkled into this, but at the same time, like this has basically been an established fact since the early Flash days, is that finding one of these familiar on base damage is actually pretty significant. The main problem that items like Brother Bobby have... Hey, that's actually active. That's pretty big. The main problem that items like Brother Bobby have is the fact that they don't scale into the late game. No dice room? Nah, we got this. We got this. The library is gonna save me, except it isn't. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was an L-shaped room. I was gonna... I should have popped it in this one, but that's okay. Also, this is an odd floor layout. I'm pretty sure to the left of the starting room is just a dead end. Anyway, Dark Princess Crown is actually a pretty big deal for now. Because that's massive tier rate. And as you guys know, I like tier rate a lot more than damage. No, this is the dead end. I actually just anti-map read myself. Good stuff. No teleport. Oh, this is actually the dead end. I did. What is that? Item room location. I just realized that. Okay, so I'm assuming item room and shop to the left, and then mid-boss and boss up. There's a theme going here. Nice little theme going on this floor. Ah! I'm so good at this game, dude. And by so good, I mean those dudes just happen to run in the right direction for me to murder them with the fly. Okay, another big room. This, good bomb, good bomb. Ah! This room being guarded by a big room means it's a banger. It's gonna be Sister Maggie. No, I don't know. It is a good one. It's a good one. I feel it. Look. That's actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good. Although it doesn't do anything immediately. We fight the mid-boss. I think we fight the mid-boss. Gonna be Pride. Gluttony, okay. Okay, less than 3 is a bit of a double-edged sword here because it turns off Dark Princess Crown. And by double-edged sword, I mean it really just has downsides. A dime! There's a shop coming up, and we just fought a mid-boss, so it can't be greed. Huge shop incoming? BFF for Brother Bobby? No, I don't know. BFF for the meat cube would actually be pretty significant. So it's gonna be like little baggy or something like that. Mom's box. You know what? I'm gonna pop it for a trinket. I don't want to drop layer rings. That is a terrible trinket. What's in here? Okay. Angel room time. It's 72%. 72.5%. Nice. That's speed because it can't give damage, unfortunately. Actually, I don't think that would have been damage. Even if it could. Well, I have the key now. That's pretty neat. Of course, it's the red one first. Because the build is shite. Oops. Don't worry, I just strategically used that. Also, with this build in particular, I must inform you that I do not have the balls to fight them both at the same time. Ah, just kidding. Are you okay? What? Alright. Blue Angel, turns out, had some reservations about fighting me. Maybe he just showed pity. Why did he kill himself? I don't... He tried... Oh, right. He tried to get above me, right? He was right next to the fire, and Blue Angel always tries to get above you, so he tried to move to the left. Well, I have Holy Mantle, so I get in here for free. That was a very cute scream, I gotta say. It's garbage. Turns out what my mom told me is true. If it's free, it can't be good. Okay, I don't see a mid-boss on the map, which means he might very well be in the store. Might also not be. I knew that was there. What are you talking about? Oh! All right, come to Papa. Whoa! I have 6.85 tier rate, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lot of tiers. And I have Bloody Guts too. That also breaks the tier cap. Bozo! And we get 0.1 damage. Like, dude, this run is over. That's it. We win. Oh, well. 2.85 damage? Nah, 2.95 damage, good sir. Don't disrespect the bozo. Dude, Skinny Hot Mushroom is so good. Skinny Hot Mushroom is such a beautiful example of how a very, very little change to an item can make such a huge difference. Literally all they changed about Skinny Hot Mushroom is that it now breaks the tier cap and suddenly it's insane. Like, it's honestly such a good item now. It could have easily moved up a tier in rarity. And I would not have disagreed. Well, if this isn't the time for a bomb, then I don't know what is. No, 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 no! Ah, we got him. Key to the store. I mean, I don't have a trinket, and I only have 18 keys, so who knows if we... Wait, it's called store key. I'm like 99% sure it used to be called key to the store. Did they change the name, or am I just tripping? Oops. Do I want a Steam sale if it shows up here? That's an existential question. Well, it doesn't show up, so... You didn't have Bozo yet? Well, you should have predicted the Bozo, good sir. What is that? Okay, how did that work? That wasn't knockback. That was divine intervention for these two guys. Come on. Okay, that turns off my thing. That doesn't turn off my thing, so good roll. I'm doing this because there's a potential for an item here. And you want an item to reroll with the dice. Even if it's the D6 at home. Did you know that this is Edmund's personal favorite item, the Eternal D6? The more you know. I think it makes sense. Like, it's a decent item. I wouldn't personally call it my favorite. I think it's too close to the actual D6 in my opinion. It's not spectacular or unique enough, but it's a fun one. Oh no. I'm trying to catch a train here. Can you guys die a bit faster? I'm trying to catch the Hush train. Okay, want to get that Holy Mantle back before going in here. Please be an item, for the love of Christ. Well, that counts. That guy doesn't give me a key anymore. This is 0.7 tier rate, and I don't think I'm at the cap yet, so I think I'll take it. This is just a tier rate run. Yeah, I'm like really far off the cap still. Dude, I have 7.65 tier rate, and it's still a pretty mediocre run because I have less than 3 damage. Between Eternal, Normal, and Spin Down, what do you like the most? That's such a tough question. Like, a while back, I wasn't even too big of a fan of the Spin Down dice. But I'm starting to come around on it. I'm still not sure it's my favorite because I feel like a lot of the time the spin down dice just does the same thing, which is you play blood banks until you get a blood bag and then you reroll it to brimstone. I mean, sure, it does other things, and sometimes it also yields you Sacred Heart and shit like that, but for the most part, when you get the spin down dice, the first thing you think is, okay, let's find a blood bag, right? So yeah, I don't know. Between the Eternal D6 and the D6, I gotta say, I mean, I'm a consistency enjoyer, so I prefer the regular D6. I just feel like the 50% chance to lose your item is a pretty big drawback from the ED6. Oh, and like a lot of the times, the game isn't actually gonna provide you with enough items for you to use all the rolls that the ED6 provides you, right? Whereas with the regular D6, like a lot of the time you still have too many rolls, because we all know as soon as you have the D6, the item room is like in the last place you check. And not because you stop checking, but because it's like the last place available. Didn't mean to do that. Although that was a pretty good showing of the ED6, I gotta say. Although, you know, no, that was a battery, right? Like that was a full battery, so the D6 would have actually literally done the exact same thing there. So yeah, I don't know. I think the ED6 is fun in theory until you realize that you're not going to be rolling on cooldown, which means you might as well just have the regular D6. Do I need that against Mega Satan and Hush? I don't think so. Okay, no super great. I don't really care about Tarot Cloth, and I don't have the money to reroll a lot. I don't care about School Bag either. Oh, it's only 25%? Okay, well, 25% to lose the item is actually a lot better. But again, like, my main issue with it is that you're not going to be rolling on cooldown anyway. So the fact that you have more rolls very rarely matters. So to make a long story short, it's probably between the D6 and the ED6 for me. And the spin down dice for me. Because I feel like ED6 doesn't really provide enough value. Yikes. But I mean, I can totally see why people would love the ED6. By the way, this is about to turn into a Delirium run at this rate, because how in the world am I gonna get to Hush in like 3.5 minutes? Like, I don't know, the build is just too weak. If this run found like a pentagram, it would be so different. It'd be so different. It'd be an entirely new run. So hold up, this was the floor where I already have been on the Angel Room, right? Mega Satan Hush Path means I get to pick the photo. I picked up an Eternal Heart. So the crown is about to turn off. I feel like I need the damage. I mean, like I just said it would be different with the pentagram, and this is the same damage up. So let me put my money where my mouth is. How is this not the way to the boss? Well, maybe it is. It is. Oh god, this is a long floor. Okay, we have Holy Mantle Meat Cube. Let's see some meat cubing action. I did spend 90 seconds on the beggar. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing 90 seconds. I feel like I'm missing way more. I mean, I did a bunch of other stuff that wasted time, but I also got to think about staying alive, right? That's also a valid concern. No item. We can go to the cursed room. It's a bit of a detour, but I think it's a worthwhile one. Do I need that? Probably not. But It's a very suboptimal use of my free hit. Is that the guy that splits into more? Great. That was a pretty good use of my free hit. I just feel like I have to. God, I hate buttons. Two minutes. 1 minute per floor. I mean, if I get a really short womb too, I might be able to do it. Oops. Bozo! I do have a guaranteed Angel Room or Devil deal here too. Please don't be Matriarch. Oh my nerd! I swear to God, this boss is hard-coded to show up if your run is mediocre and you're on a timer. Every time. Ooh. Okay, that was weird. Because she was charmed. Please be good. I should have re-rolled the boss item. I should have checked first and then re-rolled the boss item. That was terrible. Curse of the Unknown. That's okay, I have enough HP. I have less than a minute. There's no way unless I get a bunch of empty rooms. Or at least good as empty rooms. Oh. Oh! I can't beat Mom in 15 seconds, dude. Oh, and it's a room with needles. No, that's... I mean, it's not... Oh my god, those 90 seconds that I spent on that beggar are suddenly looking pretty stupid, are they? Was it 90 seconds? Did anyone stop the time? I don't think it was 90. But I think it might have actually cost me this. Oh my god. Yeah, it's over. Took that dinner, no hesitation. Well, to be fair, I had to kind of hurry up. Well, that's the kind of attack that gets you hit. If she goes into brimstones afterwards. I took the negative, right? So we gotta go this way. If those mattered at all. I mean, Booger Tears are very good against bosses, so they probably mattered, to be honest. Oof. Well, we can take our time now. Delirium's on the menu, boys. So let's make it happen. I mean, we have Holy Mantle. I'm like pretty certain that we can do Delirium. I just prefer hitting the run goal. You know, Store Key doesn't do anything from here on out, and I still prefer it over the other thing. That has a very big chance of being bad. So I think I'm gonna go for the rare blind reroll. Like that could be that could be so many bad things. It could have been Blood Puppy, could have been Cursed Eye. I think that's just a good reroll, and that is just a free kill on these guys, I guess. Except that one for some reason. All right, sir, you outplayed me. I get it. Well, okay, well, we're not gonna die. That's... Could have been Curse of the Tower. True, I didn't think about that one. Although Curse of the Tower is less impactful with a Holy Mantle. I don't know, there's just a lot of bad shit in there, and like a Guppy piece isn't gonna do anything for me at this point either. That might legit have been the first time that I've ever deliberately re-rolled a blind item. I don't think I've done that before. Also, screw you too, game. Okay, that's a bit sad, honestly. Can't believe I took a blind secret room item. I don't usually take those. But I also feel like I need to high roll a bit here to be able to beat Delirium. Like, I'm pretty confident that between Mitre and Holy Mantle, I'm gonna get to Delirium full HP, no problem at all. Like, no issue whatsoever. I have no doubt that we're gonna be doing that, but we still gotta, like, beat the big boy. Activate Crown. That's actually not a bad idea. I was banking on doing it in the dark room. But that's actually a good point. Hold up, gotta bomb this without hitting the machine. Oh, this activates Bloody Gust too. So that's like a double whammy. Until your FE doesn't take a wizard shot like I did the other day. I'll go to the void through Mega Stand. That's what I usually do when I mess up on Hush runs, is I go through the original goal to Delirium. Just feels thematically appropriate, you know. I'm sorry. I'm firing a lot of Booger Tears now. Like, just numerically. Because I have so much tier rate. So that's usually nice. Although they don't really... Satan Phase 2 doesn't really care too much about boogers. Because he just shakes them off after a few seconds. But hey, bit of extra damage ain't gonna hurt nobody. Oh, I missed. Nice. That took so long. That was a really long fight. Come on, give me some good items in the red chests. Come on, game. Carry me! Carry me! Carry me! Carry me! Carry me! Well. This is damage now, right? No tears. Does that break the tier cap? I seem to remember that breaks the tier cap. Guess we're taking that. And we're taking that. And then we're doing this. And then we clear some more for charges. Okay, now this is a very distinct example of the Eternal D6 being superior to the D6, because the 2-room recharge, when you get an item immediately in the spawn room, yeah, that's pretty significant. But we also all know how this goes, right? Like, they're gonna get deleted now on the next roll, both. That's just how it goes. Okay, well, Bob's Curse is there to be re-rolled. I completed and won my first ever greed run yesterday. Yo, nice. Well done. Yes! Good find. There goes my tier rate. Most of it. But definitely worth it for quad shot. I don't really care about God's Flesh. I don't care about getting closer to Fungi because it's a health up and we don't want a health up. And I don't care about God's Flesh itself either. So no God's flesh for me. Well, that was deliberate, of course. I just wanted to get to the secret room. Yep. Tara! Thank you so much for the prime time and the 5 months of support. I appreciate it. Remember the times when on the last floor of the run you could blow up donation machines and they would always drop an item? Oh. That's a good trinket. Funny curly low-key sprinklers. That's fun. Look, as long as there's items to reroll, I will not step through that golden door. That is a pretty decent item, actually, especially against Delirium, but I think I want to go better. Oh no, it's Dangle! Kill him before he kills me. Nope. That's also a fun item, but... Oops. Ah! That's Bookworm. That's actually kind of significant. And a Hermit card, which can allow me for a free Delirium check. So that's neat. We love to see it. Oh no, I hate when they charge in opposite directions. Actually pretty bad. I was reading chat and I was totally convinced that I just walked into the room that had the pedestal. Oops. That's okay. Hey, Red Room. Yeah, too bad I can't get there. It's tragic. Hello, Shovel Room. Panic? Sure. Hi. The real advantage of ED6 over D6, manifest a key shard or something. Okay, manifesting. Okay, in 2 rooms from now. What is this? Empress, is that better than Hermit? That's probably better than Hermit. I've been whining about needing damage the entire run. And since I know all the ways to read where Delirium is, TM. No, it's fine. Do I keep rolling that? Because you gotta realize that whatever comes out of that item slot needs to be really flippin' good for me to take it, because it's gonna turn off Dark Princess Crown. Great. Just what I needed. Well, so much for that. Do I keep clearing? I do have 1.99 luck, so I have an okay chance of finding a chest here. I mean, I'm assuming it's only going to be 2 rooms anyway. Oh. No chest. But chest here, right? Watch my chest. Nice. Oh! That's nuts. Ah! Well, I would like to use the Empress card, but I have a feeling I'm gonna need that for Delirium boy. So, yeah, none of that. Nice. Booger tears are going to be insane here, by the way, in case you haven't noticed yet. Like, they are so good against Mega Satan and everything he summons. Except that guy, but that's okay. Booger tears are kind of goated in this fight. Okay. There goes my Holy Mantle. Honestly, that's kind of what I plan for when I come here with a Holy Mantle, because I consider the four super sins to be the hardest part of this fight. So if that's where I lose my Holy Mantle, it's pretty much all according to script. Oh? Oh, that was the wrong groan. He is scripting. Yeah, my runs are scripted. You got me. Okay, you know how we're winning this run? We're gonna clear out the void floor. And we're gonna find Godhead. Yep. That's my plan for winning this run. Solid plan, 10 out of 10. It's gonna get me through the run. I thought today was Monday, so well, weren't you not at work yesterday? I could also find Data Miner and win with it. I could, but I feel like my chances are bigger with Godhead. Anyway, nice. That's a free Delirium check. I love it. And we can take the Empress card to Delirium then when it's time. No! My rolls! Please be here. Thank you. I was working yesterday. Working. Daddy! Oops. Three. How did I? 4 and head. All right. Satanic Bible. Wait, we already established that if I pop that, it's not gonna turn everything into devil deals. I kind of want to let that sit there though. Nah. I want rolls. I have Mitre and Holy Mantle. I'm not gonna need more heart generation. Chariot question mark. That's a pretty good card. But I don't think it's as good as an Empress will be in Delirium. I love the reverse Chariot card. But I think it has its flaws on Delirium. Namely the fact that the dude teleports all over the place. That is definitely the Chariot's fault, not Delirium's. What are you talking about? You hate being good at your job? I too hate you being good at your job. Wait, if you're the type of worker that is really good at their job and that's why they get all the extra work, is that also a skill issue? Kind of is, isn't it? Just the other way around. You're like too skilled. Cursed Eye. Ooh, Sack Dagger. Big. Oh, guys, I smell a magic mush. Do you smell it too? Yeah. Oh, turns out you're fucking high. Just like me. Oh, no, it was here. Right, my bad. Dang it. I always thought Misachiever's job was trolling you. I'm sure that's part of the job description. I don't think this is Big D. I think Big D is one of the bottom ones. That's why I came here first. Although it's obviously impossible to tell. Just from what we have from the map. Or, well, not impossible. I could have counted the space between those rooms. I still have the other thing to roll, sure. 1 out of 3 Necromancer. Yep, that's definitely what we need here. And what we can realistically still get. Yep. Have we gotten the Necromancer anytime? No. We have not gotten the Necromancer. Sad. Sad, but had to happen eventually, right? I mean, no, it didn't have to. It could have also become a good item, but when does it ever? Okay, I'm pretty sure these guys are going to be impossible. Actually, no, the bottom one could be. The left one can't be Delirium. But it doesn't matter because I have the Fool card. So I can just run in and check. No, don't run! I'm trying to stab you, sir. Glitter bombs or Nancy bombs. Yeah, sad. Oh, there's the big boy. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. That pin? Yup, sure is. Bunch o' pins. Oh, get the portal first. Because the portal makes more enemies. Like portals. Oh. Now we gotta wait for all the boogers to fall off because they... Never mind. Item? Actually, I just want that, right? For the move speed. Wrecked. Flip. Bit late. Conjoined 2 out of 3. And multi-dimensional baby while on top of me is also pretty good. It's just that he'll almost never be on top of me. I only have one more boss room. But I do have a nigh infinite amount of rerolls for it. So that's nice. Which means the item is going to disappear on the first reroll, right? Like, we all know how this works. We've been seeing it for 10 years. Prayer card. That's actually an additional hit in the final fight, so we're popping that. And it's not gonna turn off my thing. Alright, easy boss. Easy boss with the sack dagger. And boogers. And you know what? The multi-dimensional baby also helped. Quite significantly, in fact. Look at all those boogers around him. Boomerang. That thing was green. Would it be a boogerang? Discuss. Boogermerang. I think boogerang is more compact. Stigmata is gonna turn off Dark Princess Crown. Can't take that. Well, shouldn't take that. It's a bit more damage at the cost of a lot of my tier 8. And move speed. And I think Dark Princess Crown is range too, right? And shot speed maybe, although we don't care about that. We do not care about shot speed on these parts of Twitch. It was made recently, it'd be a zoomerang. And if it was a fungus, it'd be a shroomerang. That's hard to say. Shroomerang. I think you know what I mean. You can't get that, right? Unless you have flight. Can you? Is it possible to get these without flight? Joke's on you, I already know. Get wrecked, miss. Sure, just have a ladder. Easy. You could also have like the missile bombs. You can shoot those across gaps, right? Hey Revenge, thanks again for the early Christmas present yesterday. I don't think I properly thanked you because I was ending the stream. But I appreciate it. Honestly, if I went to Delirium now, I'd probably pretty handily win, but out of principle, I need to roll that. I need to roll that item now until either it becomes something good or it disappears. Oops. Why didn't I pick that up? Can I get this? Probably not, right? No. Actually, I can bomb that and then lament the fact that I can't get there. That's fine, actually. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, well, I guess we're fighting Big D. It's okay. I'll get an item out of one of these skulls when Delirium blows them up. And then I'll roll that. Oh. Instant shield drop. We love to see it. Another one? Aye. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, come on. Have you ever heard of personal space? That's way too close. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's still there. And he turned into Delirium again. That's a lot of tears. Ah! Chill! Ermagerd! Oh boy. Ah! Yeah, I definitely could have avoided that. What are you talking about? He teleported behind me and instantly brimstone. Why didn't I just react to that? I mean, sure. I just need to dodge better. I just ran into that tier, but infamy had my back. Ah! You know, Mama Gertie is probably one of the worst things that Delirium can transform into, just because he gets jerked to the top of the screen whenever he does. Now that I'm thinking about it, Mama Gertie is pretty bad. Anyway, if you enjoyed this kind of run, make sure to leave a like and a sub on the video, as it's an easy way to support me. And if you want to see more of my content, make sure to check out the video that's on screen right now. And I'll see you in the next one. GG.